Hey, I don't know what I'm doing.
Gene and Ray got married. They've since had 50 wonderful years together. And they've had 2 wonderful, supportive, successful children. Susan and Raymond. I'd like you to join me in a toast to Gene and Ray for this occasion, and may you have many more happy years together. Here's Gene and Ray.
Thank you.
Did you get that? All right, you got it.
Uncle Ed.
Oh, no.
yourselves now?
This one's more professional than this one. This one has to be white balance. The rest are auto. I prefer manual, big time. Is that rolling? Yeah, white card, you get a much better white balance than if you just shoot with an auto. This camera's very good under low light.
We'd like to thank all of you for being here this evening to help celebrate my mom and dad's 50th anniversary. This is a very special occasion. We know not often do people make it through 50 years of marriage. And on this special occasion, we have a very special guest
But you
here
need them on the stools first, Sue.
this evening. And if Mom and Dad would please come up here and join me.
That's you.
And we do have a very special guest with us here this evening.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Hello, darling. How are you? How are you, guy? A great catch. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, who got the great catch? How about the applause on this side for him? What a pair. How are you, guy? You look good. This is what a guy looks like after he hasn't had a drink all his life, huh? Jenny, I'm not a stripper. I missed that job by a couple of inches, so don't be disappointed. More important, my name is Edwards Ralph. Edwards Ralph. I got something for you guys. This is for you, Jen. And this is for you, big guy. Make your day. Did you look and see what I gave you? Might be condoms. Why didn't you open it up? Yeah, you like Butter Crunch, huh? I went to 5 stores to get that for you today. I knew if I came to Wilmington, Delaware, I wasn't going to find it anywhere. They don't even sell this in Wilmington. Let me put it on the side for you. I'll give it to Sue. Is that a phone ringing? Really? My mother is calling me? What a time. Anyway, does the name Edwards Ralph ring a bell? Yeah, why? Hey, big guy. Tonight, this is your life. A marriage made in heaven, which is also where thunder and lightning come from. Jenny and the blonde comet. I can still see some of the blonde. Yeah. Or was it from that Polish girl you were fooling around with upstate? Might have been. Could be. Okay. I was given 16 pages of material on the both of you. I had to burn 12 of the pages. His pages. If Kitty Kelly got a hold of this stuff that I burned on you, wouldn't need books on Reagan and Sinatra and lunches and things like that. That's first of all. Second of all, take a look at this group of people here. One of the nicest crowds. I've been sitting here and I've been watching these people. They have been behaving like actors and actresses. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, if you program people to sit at a table and eat properly and do that, they would have to be actors and actresses. Do you notice, Jenny? You know what happened here tonight? You didn't hear what happened here tonight? When Sue and Ray Jr. planned this party, every person that was invited said, I wouldn't miss that party for anything in the world. Anything in the world happened today. First of all, we lost half of the guys that were invited to this party because they heard the weather report that it might snow. And these are the kind of guys that if they see one snowflake, they don't get in their automobile. That's it. Snow is like sex, Ray. You never know when it's going to come. You don't know how many inches you're going to get. You understand? Good. I'm just trying to see if you're with me now. All right. So they called up and they said they weren't coming to the party. Then we had a new thing. The other fellas found out there was so much basketball on television tonight that they were going to do what they do every Saturday night. They lay on the couch with their clicker in their hand doing thumb aerobics all around the channels. And they said, I know you were disappointed when you walked in here to the party. You thought you were going to be with a lot of Avon ladies, right? Yeah. Anyway, the fellas who were into sports watching called up. They said, we're not coming. All right? All we were left with was the ladies. And then it happened. They made an announcement that Lord & Taylor, Loehmann's, and Bloomingdale's was having a secret sale tonight. When the women heard this, they said, forget it. We're not going to the party. The truth of the matter is, no one was coming to this party except your daughter and your son. And your daughter, the genius, saved this party. She called celebrity lookalikes, the Delaware, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Italian, Irish, Polish, Welsh, Jewish. Manny, raise your hand. This is what the hell they came up with right here. These people don't know you from a hole in the wall. So when I get through with this material, they're going to know what you're all about. What about her life? Her life has been your life. Jeanette, Elsie, I know it's Jenny. Jeanette Elsie Richards, born September 13th, 1970. I brought one of those Jersey mosquitoes with me. West Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where you were born. I'm originally from PA, Passaic Avenue, New Jersey. I was so poor as a child. Ray, if I woke up in the morning and I didn't have an erection, I had nothing to play with the rest of the day. That is poor. In fact, my father used to paint my feet black. I should look like I was wearing socks when I went to school. And in my neighborhood, the Italian fathers used to go out on the porch Christmas Eve. They'd fire a shotgun in the air. When the kids would say, Pop, what happened? He'd say, Santa Claus will commit suicide. Anything to get out of giving the kids a gift. Now you live in Lana Turnersville, New Jersey. And Raymond Thomas Richards, you were born December 29th, 1912. You always liked a much older man, right, Dawn? Your family moved from Wales to Canada to Pennsylvania, but you were still able to find them. You were born to Susanna and Will, and they came here with you and your brothers, which means Susanna always found the toilet seat up. Mary and Bombi, may he rest in peace. Who's the one that's playing Mary? Oh, Mary is right there. Okay. He was always working on the railroad, but as a foreman. In the house, he was the commander-in-chief. Mom was the queen of Abundanza. And you grew down with the rest of the Magnificent Seven. Bobby, Alex, Marie is the office mangler of her daughter's chiropractic office. You know the difference between a regular doctor and a specialist? A specialist has a smaller practice but a larger Mercedes in the driveway. Oh yeah. Our Edward, who just retired from IBM, where he made a lot of CASH. Mostly for Betty to spend when she goes out to SHOP. Betty was an RN, which is a real nurse. A practical nurse is one who marries a wealthy patient. Irene was a CPA for 30 years. She did cleaning, pressing, and alterations. And Bobby did carpentry, plumbing, and additions. And then we got the baby Ray, who is married to Pat. His work has a lot of ups and downs with Boeing helicopters. And then on your side, we got Harold and Growl, are gone now. And Len and Betty have gone fishing in Port Richey, Florida, where most of the people that live there are senior citizens, which I call recycled teenagers. Nice people. I know a couple, they went into a doctor together, just like you two, sitting right here. She went in first. She sits down, the doctor says to her, "Do you still have intercourse?" She says, "Wait a minute, I'll ask my husband." She opens the door, she goes, "Max, Max, do we still have intercourse?" He says, "I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. We got Blue Cross." Did you hear about the man that goes into the doctor's office and he looks at the doctor and he says, "You're crazy, you're crazy." And the doctor says to him, I know. That's what they have down there. They have people suffering from CRS. Can't remember shit. Anyway, moving right along, as a youngster, you worked in a silk factory and as a pin setter in a bowling alley. You like bowling?
Very much.
Yes, I gave it up for sex, because the balls are lighter, you don't have to change your shoes that often. You go golfing?
I did.
Yeah? Oh, that's a good sport. I tried it last week for the first time. I hit 2 good balls, Ray. I stepped on a rake. How about tennis? You do that?
I did.
Tennis backwards is sin net, and it's a sin to watch you play the net, my friend. What about jogging?
No.
My grandfather was 83 years of age in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He started jogging 5 miles a day. He's 97 years of age today. We have no idea where the hell he is. You always kept yourself in great shape for soccer. Ray Davies, the coach of the German-American soccer team, had you living in his home. And you always went to church. Every Sunday you sang in choir and prayed. You prayed for girls. You dated a Polish girl upstate. Bombi thought you had another wife and family upstate. He didn't trust you because you weren't Italian. But you did go out with a few Italian bimbettes, like Rosina Putana, Maria Mortavama, Belinda Braccalarab, who was a very bitter chick, and gave you up for Al Dente, who was a lot firmer than you. Do you remember the first time you had sex, Ray? You were frightened. You were by yourself. That's safe sex, my friend. My father caught me. He says, "Don't do that. You're going to go blind." I said, "Dad, I'm over here. Over here, Dad." You remember when you were 16, you found out you had to do it with someone? She almost ruined your life for you. She said, "You know you're a lousy lover?" You said, "How do you make a judgment like that in 23 seconds?" I saw your tongue come out there. Come on. Did you hear about the Jewish lady that walked into a pharmacy? She said, "I'm a decent little person. I'm going out with the boys. I'm not worried, God forbid, my age I should get pregnant, but I'm worried what I'm hearing about herpes and AIDS, so I need to get rubbers, galoshes, condoms." He says, "I got them. You want 6s, 8s, or 12s?" She says, "What are 6s?" He says, "6s are for the black people. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday they go to church." She says, so what are the 8s? Hispanic people. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, twice on Friday, twice on Saturday, Sunday they go to church. She says, "So what are the 12s?" He says, "Jews. January, February, March, Manny, don't laugh so much at that stuff, Manny. Oh boy. Forgive me, folks, I never used in the past a four-letter word, but this is not really a four-letter word. It stands for unsolicited carnal knowledge. But it's such a perfect story about the three types of marital sex. You know what they are? There's sex all over the house, sex in the bedrooms, sex in the hallways. When you're first married, you have no children, sex all over the house. When the children come, you go in the bedroom, you have sex in the bedroom. Then, when the children move out on their own, you have sex in the hallways. You pass each other in the hallways, you say, go fuck yourself. Moving right along, you were looking for the perfect Irish wife, which is a beautiful sex-starved deaf-mute that owns her own liquor store. Instead, you found the skinniest Italian girl in the world. The love of your wife, Jenny. It was Wilkening Manufacturing. You made piston rings, and you were in the office, and Gertrude saw it all happen. She was there. You were as persistent in your pursuit of her hand and other parts in marriage as you were on the soccer field. Christmas 1941 was almost a disaster. You were invited to dinner at Grandma Barone's. You went for $3 and bought the future love of your wife a manicure set. But when you got to the house, Joe Alisi was serenading Jenny, and you got mad. You left the manicure set and left the house. So Joe got to eat the delicious meal, and Bombi dropped bombs twice on your wedding plans. But you told him, I will run away with Ray if you don't give us your blessing. And so on April 11th, 1942, a marriage made in heaven. When you first met, you were like Adam and Eve. You know about Adam and Eve? They were the first to have computers. She had an apple, he had a wang. Oh yes, in fact they just proved that Eve had to be Jewish. Who else but a Jewish woman in the middle of making love to a man would say, would you like a piece of fruit? You could have wound up, my friend, with a JAP, a Jewish American princess. Do you know the difference between a Jewish American princess and a vulture? A vulture waits till you're dead before it eats your heart out. Do you know the difference between a Jewish American princess and a jet engine? A jet engine stops whining when you get to Boca Raton. You know what animals they need to be a certified Jewish American princess? They need a jaguar in the garage, mink in the closet, tiger in the bedroom, and a jackass to pay for it all. Do you know why it costs so much money to divorce a Jewish American princess? Because it's worth it. And I know it. You bought your dream house on Wingate Road, and Bombi thought you were showing off. $6,300 for a house, and he thought you were a show-off. All your old suitors, who probably wanted to get into your suit de Madanias, cried over your marriage. Mr. Independent, who drove a musical horn with a car built around it. Freddie Clash played the trumpet. And Adolf Muckler almost joined the German army or something. I don't know what happened there. Boy, did you have some stiff competition right there. A wise man once said, I wouldn't give up any of my children for $5 million each, but I wouldn't take another one for a nickel. Let's talk about your investment. The daughter you were desperately seeking, Susan, the Avon lady. You know what's black and blue and goes Avon, goes ding dong, excuse me? A beat up Avon lady. Screwed that one up. She is the office mangler of the Compensation and Benefits Department. She was married to John, may he rest. He left us suddenly last year. And Lisa, his daughter, does something special with computers. That's all people ever say about computers. You know, Jenny? That's all they ever do. They don't know how to explain how somebody does what they do with computers. So they say, he works with computers. Ray, the apple who didn't fall too far from the tree, recently broke up with his partners Jim Beam, Hiram, and Johnny Walker. He is single, which means he comes to work from a different direction every day. For 20 years you had gas and tires and batteries, and then you also had a liquor store, you of all people. You ring, we bring, and Joe Mullins rang. You sold and delivered wine before, during, and after its time. Did you hear about that Irish bar they opened up in New York City? They got a number on every stool, like you're sitting on. Guy walks in with his friend, he says to him, "What's the numbers on the stool mean?" He says, "They call out a number every hour. If you're sitting on that stool, you go upstairs, you have the best sex you ever had in your life." He says, "Did you ever win?" He says, "No, but me wife won 3 times last week." My son is Jewish, by the way, Ray. My daughter-in-law, his wife is Irish. She drinks, but she gets it wholesale. Sunday mornings were fun with your kids. You were reading the comics and dancing with them around the living room. Your daughter was put through college on the profits of the cigarette machine. You turned out to be a good man, in spite of how Bombi felt about you. But you didn't trust John either when you think of it. When Susan moved her furniture out to California and John didn't answer the phone at 9 p.m., you said, "You'll never see your furniture again." When you decided to give Susan piano lessons and Ray accordion lessons, the teacher, Mr. Cavalier, said, "Save your money. They're both tone deaf," which they got from their father because when he sings in the shower, the water runs up. You taught Ray how to save money and helped him buy his first car, a Chevy Monza. Did he ever have a Ford? Did you ever have a Ford? No, it stands for Found on Road Dead. How about a Fiat? Nice Italian car? Fix it again, Tony. BMW? Break my window. Do you know why they named the Pulaski Skyway after a Pollock? It was supposed to be a tunnel. When he was in the Army, our side, and finally came home, you celebrated and got drunk with Giulio Gallo and Paul Masson. You weren't ready to celebrate, though, when the nuns at school made you come in because Ray wouldn't donate money to, as he called them, the pagan babies. The nun said, "Your son thinks I'm going to take the money and buy an Easter bonnet with it." He loves to travel, this guy that you're married to, about as much as he loves lasagna, scungil, and galamad. All he needs is a roast beef, mashed potatoes, Campbell's soup, and good. That's it. Yeah, with the clicker. Yeah. But he can fix anything.
Right.
Oh. Most men are mechanically declined. Their wives call them Mr. Bad Wrench. If you asked me for a Phillips screwdriver, I'd probably put milk of magnesia and vodka in a glass and give it to you. You know how most men fix things today? Hello, Tony? Tony, I need a plumber. They fix things with one finger. They die. You know how you can tell when you're in the house of a man who's not handy, Ray? Look at the VCR. It's going 12, 12, 12. Can't even adjust the clock. Oh, so you like golf and you like bowling and you didn't do any jogging, but you could do all those things and bake 6 or 7 cakes in one day and still make the books balance at the liquor store. What a bookkeeper. My sister-in-law is a shy and retiring bookkeeper. She's shy about $250,000, so she's retiring. What is the bottom line with you two guys? You're the only ones in this whole room that do not need, nor ever will need, an op-rec-dectomy. No idea, Ray? It's an operation to cure the condition. when the nerve endings in your eyeballs get tangled up with the nerve endings in your butt, and you wind up with a shitty outlook on life. You never had it, you never will. And more important, these are your friends and family. We could have gone out and gotten people that look like your friends and family, but people that eat and drink like your friends and family, this we couldn't come up with. This is the genuine article right here. You know why they're here for you tonight, Jenny and Ray, instead of at Acme's watching them wash the fruit? Because they know that you know what love is. That love is not measured by how many times you touch someone, but how many times you reach out. And you reached out to each other. That's why they're here for your party tonight. Right? Look at that, a standing ovation. Wow. Oh, stay, Jenny. We got some more of them. Please, everybody, sit. Sit if you will. Okay, that was a very nice gesture. I don't recall another time when people gave a standing ovation at this particular point in my performance for two special people. Very special people. No, everybody I do gets a standing ovation because it's a special occasion. But to do it at this moment, I think, is very unique. It's never happened to my, as far as I can remember. And I have a problem remembering. There's three signposts to senility, Jenny. One is a tendency to forget, and I can't remember the other two. All right? So, what I would like to do, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Josh Sands. This is what I do for a living, and I come from the town of Old Bridge, New Jersey now, but originally I'm a Brooklyn boy. And I would like at this time to have everybody at the table, meaning your son, your daughter, Lisa, and of course, Mom, to please come up here and be with you as I do a special song for you. Understand right next to you. Good. Ray, good. All right. There is a special song from the show that I came in singing another song from that show, Matchmaker, Matchmaker. This is a very special song that you can only do to somebody when they have their loved ones around them. What a band. Is this the little girl you carry? No, it's a young lady that I see. You don't remember growing older. When did we? And when did he grow to be so handsome? And when did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when we were small? How we've grown, how we've grown. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years, one season following another, laden with happiness and kissy, huggy, huggy. Mr. Ed, can I thank you? I see he's on the ball. This man has just become my favorite maitre d'. I had to come to Wilmington, Delaware to find a good maitre d'. Thanks, Ed. Everybody go back to your seats except for the bride and groom. I got more stuff for you too. Take Mom. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have drinks at your table, this is the toasting part. This is where I make sure that if I put Jenny and Ray on a hot seat, they don't follow me out to my car and break my windshield and slash my tires and all that good stuff. So, who am I working with tonight? That, Ed? Am I working with you tonight, Ed? I already did you 2 years ago. First of all, may the only pains you and your loved ones share together for the rest of your life be champagnes.
Yes.
Salud.
Angie, we love you. All right.
And may the rest of your life be like an Italian bread. Long, healthy, and full of dough. Ching dong. Now, you have had at this point in time, happy anniversary sung to you a few times. This time, happy anniversary from Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, Johnny Mathis, and Flip Wilson's Geraldine Jones. Are you ready for this? Oh, oh, happy anniversary to you. Oh, happy anniversary to you. I don't know whether I'm Jerry Lewis or Eichel. Happy anniversary, dear Jenny and Ray, baby. Right on, Jenny and Ray. Right on. Yeah. Jenny, Ray, in the world. Well, you notice I said that to both of you, right? No, I said it to you, actually, that you're Jenny and you're Ray, all right? Because, you know, again, the man didn't drink. He didn't have one drink the whole time. Never ate a scungil, never had a galamad, a spadini, nothing. Spingi, never ate any of these things. Huh? Was there anything Italian that you liked besides her? Nothing. Same thing. So help me, I got the same thing with my daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law is an Irish girl from a town called Ogdensburg, the borderline of Canada and New York. The girl has never, nor will she ever, eat Chinese food. Do you know what it's like when you're Jewish and your wife doesn't eat Chinese food? My son is in trouble with this girl. Really? Do you know, this is the year 5752 for the Jewish people. It's also the year 4690 for the Chinese people. What does this tell you? The Jews lived without Chinese food for over 1,000 years. All right? Okay. You the strong one, the 92-pound skinny lady. You're the strong one, okay? Now, in the world, there is the right way, there is the wrong way. And in this particular case, there's Jenny and Ray's way. Whatever it is that you do that is so special, that's what this song is all about. This song, everyone gets up at the end. I don't have to tell them. They'll feel it. Here we go. And now, the time is here for me to sing one special thank you from friends, from family. What can they say? They just admire you. You've been together just 50 years, filled with some joy, filled with some fears, and 'cause you do it your way. Regrets, you've had a few, but they all hope too few to speak of. You did what you had to do, 'cause you're a man, that's what you're made of. You walked a zigzag course with ups and downs along the gasoline business, liquor business highway, and now they say thank you, 'cause you do it your way. Yes, there were times your children knew when you did more than you had to do, but you're a mother, a special one. You could have turned, you could have run, but your record shows you blew their nose and helped them your way. You've loved twice that we know of. You've laughed, you've cried, you've had your fill, your share of giving, and now, as fears subside, they wish you long, long healthy living, to think what might have been. I'm sure you'll say, no thank you, God bless you, Jenny and Ray, 'cause you do it your way. And what is a husband? What is a wife? Someone you share with for all of your life and do the job the best you can and walk real tall, just like a woman and man. You face them all, you stand tall, 'cause you do it your way. Congratulations. Now you get up. But good. Whoa. Looks like he's going to eat something Italian tonight. That's a no looking like a devil dog to me. Whoa. That's not a cannoli either. Before this cake melts, everybody get around it and let's blow it out. Sing happy anniversary again. What a nice cake. Come, get close. Come. Hurry up, you're gonna need Band de Soleil number 50 soon. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Jenny and Ray. Happy anniversary to you. Look at that smoke. Okay, somebody go outside and get the musicians and let's really start the party. Thank you. Thank you, folks.
Yeah, Dad. No problem.
Me. Oh, Mom, I want you to take me downstairs for me to play Nintendo.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Sure thing.
Well, did you want to get dressed now?
Oh, I'll do that later.
All right.
It makes me feel weird. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Matt. What'd you buy?
I want the Nemo Remastered. Battletoads. And Star Tropics.
How many games did you buy?
3.
Yeah?
And fish stuff.
Great. What stores did you go to?
We went to the electronics boutique and also went to Walmart.
And Toys R Us. The electronics boutique was actually cheaper than Toys R Us.
Yeah.
So we went back.
At the hang.
Okay, ready?
What?
Cut. Cut. Print.
There's Matthew doing his favorite thing. What game are you playing?
Are you taking me? Oh, I'm playing Nemo. Yo, lizard. Eat some candy. Hey! Ooh, I have to get something. Yes, but I also gotta get Game Genie. But I have to get something, Mommy. I want to get Game Genie. Steady. I'm getting Game Genie.
Sure.
It doesn't feel bad.
Here, dear.
Game Genie, does that mean you're going to cheat already on your new game?
Yes. Let's see.
This stuff will still be good, right?
His name is Flip. Bye-bye, Flip. It was not nice knowing you. Yes. I got stunned. Yeah. Oh, hi, Froggy. What do you want to eat? Here's some dinner for you. Yeah.
Are you turning into a frog?
Eat? Oh, first aid kit.
I think I go the other way.
Yeah. I'm trying to kill myself.
What?
Yeah, I think I'm doing some pain. I'm playing Battlefield. Screen. Did you want to take the screen?
What are you playing?
Batteries.
Battletoads? Is that a hard game?
Not too hard. As long as I can continue. Dad! You walker. Boom. Bombs away! You can tell if the guys are dead, because if you see light around them,
Yeah?
when they hit the ground and when they're punched, they're dead. Here comes the tall walker. And here goes the tall walker. one. Whoa, I'm gonna walk into the woods, right? And whoa, it's a tall. It's the Walker boss, and you have to throw the rocks that he shoots right back at him in the face. Whoa, but in the face before he shoot you. Well, that's two. One more hit and he's dead. He blew up. I won the game. Yeah, right. And I don't want to play anymore. Stop the tape. The tape! It's
There
on.
it is.
Hey, Mary! I think I'll eat the axe.
Ready, Mama? Hey, Mama.
Okay, let's continue with the... yeah? Mommy! Yummy! That tastes good. No, it's bad. Oh, I know you're not.
I'm not allowed to get up though, right? Well, Mom's filming there. If you're not going to fight, then it's wasting all this good film.
Fun. Ow. Ouch! Daddy, you're torturing my hand. Does it injure me?
Look at that.
Yes, I got that sword.
I got the axe.